Hello, board members. How we doing this lovely, lovely Action Tuesday? Well, I hope. Ika, I'm sure, is waited with bated breath to watch me fail at miserably. Get all kinds of character built in. We've got to get ourselves some Kingdom Come Deliverance in here. Not the second one, the first one. I did do mild maintenance on this thing. I have no idea why it was being so stupid last time, but it seems to be fine now. So, stick run? It's not gonna be a stick run for me. I'm too plebeian. My capabilities are too plebeian. But your stick run, I'm sure, is going fantastic. You said you were taking on a second monastery in your run. Did the did the monastery slick the thirst of the blood for blood of your sticks? Whoop. All right. Yes, I don't need additional information on this. I don't think we need this. We saw it once and that was enough. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what we can get up to in regards to better sword fighting, so I can understand the system a little bit better, since we weren't really taught how to block. I'm mostly running off of what my assumed instincts are for that. And B, how to get better at fist fighting, since he does not understand what the difference between a jab and a cross is, apparently. Someone just asked Henry to investigate the monastery wine, and I decided I shall spill blood instead. I mean, blood, wine, it's all the same color, right? Alright, let us continue. Last time we basically got through the tutorial, and then got a big lore drop, and we were just about to be let into the world to go bury our parents. So I'm assuming the world is kind of opening up to us now. So we'll see what happens. We should see what comes of this open world for which we are going to rampage through. Right now, you should just continue the prologue and do the first few main quests. No, I'm pretty sure, Ika, we should rampage. I'm pretty sure it's a rampage moment. You're still in the middle of the prologue? What? How am I still in the middle of the prologue? Wait, where am I? Wait, where's... Oh, no, this is... Wait, is this the right place? How do I look at the map? Is this... your bed? Unexplored place. Talmberg? Wait, did I load the wrong... Wait. Okay, no, we're in the right spot, right? This is Talmberg. This is where we're supposed to be? This is the outer bailey of Talmberg Castle. Okay, so this is where we're supposed to be then. Okay, great. I have to make sure. Hi. Oh, you look like a jerk. Ika, what are the rules about setting people on fire? How do I weaponize this torch? How do I weaponize the torch? You discovered a traitor. Chickens. We're allowed to punch chickens.
You won't see him marauding with foreign mercenaries and pillaging towns like Sigismund has.
That's true. He'd probably be having some kind of ruckus party. Based on my understandings of the situations.
It's all about the seasoning. Just roast it with a bit of salt.
Seasoning? Seasoning? What part of Europe does this take place in where they have seasoning? Sadly, you can't. That's a darn shame. Maybe okay, what about spears? Are there spears in this, or is it only swords and clubs? Can I become a spear-wielding master? Wow. That was the weirdest climbing of a ladder I've ever seen. What happened? Salt to seasoning, as is garlic, mint, other herbs. I guess that's fair. Alright, so there's... Well, I mean, the prologue calls for me to go... What just happened? What is oh my god. Okay, Henry, you're bad at everything. Stop it. How do I make this kid not be an idiot? Where do... Okay, first, like, where do I find parkour school? And then I need martial arts classes. And then maybe we can get some sword fighting after all of that. So where am I going? Also, no shoes are on, by the way. Oh, okay, so here's the walls we were on. We do the training montage after you finish the prologue and like 2 main quests. Good lord. This module's not in a hurry, huh? Module is not in a hurry, everybody. You get there when you get there, and you get there when we're darn ready for you to get there. Oh, I can just... Oh, there's a lady here. Hi, how are you? Are you having a good day? Deal with fire. What does that mean? What does deal with fire mean? Nothing? Okay. Okay, these I'm just allowed to have, I guess. Nothing? Okay. Oh, did I, like, rob this whole shelf? Oh, I robbed the whole shelf. Oh, well, never mind then. Try it out, huh? Okay. I'm going to deal with fire. It's not doing anything. Apparently it has no effect on this stove. No effect, people. No effect. Can confirm, no effect. Man, this place is just a giant burning hazard, right? Like... This is a private area. I'll give myself some privacy then. Ooh, trout. Yum. Delicious. You're overloaded, so you can move... So you move more slowly and can't fast travel, run, or jump. Try dropping some inventory items or putting them in your horse's saddlebags. If I had a horse, I would do that. And if I had saddlebags, I'd also try that. At least this place has stone walls, which would help. That's true. That's true. That's all of medieval Europe. That's fair. That's fair. Super subtle. Super sneaky. Don't mind the active torch going. It's not what's relevant here. I could probably do with a bath, right? Alright, where's my bed? Oh, I'm overloaded, I can't sprint. Do I have a storage box in my bed? There's only one trader you can access in this castle, by the way. That's fine. We're going to be leaving here in a minute, right? Didn't they tell me to go and bury my parents back in the other town? So shouldn't I go do that? Hey, this is a private area. Oh, it's in here. Oh, I don't have anything. I don't have any storage in here? What? How do I... There's no storage. I don't have a nothing? I can't put stuff in, like, this sack or something? What happens if I just drop this stuff on the ground? Storage for prologue plebs? Yeah. So what happens if I just drop all this stuff on the ground? Does it despawn eventually? Or is this, like... Bethesda style, where I can just fill this whole room full of cheese wheels? Can I do this by weight? Okay, so there's the stolen stuff. Huh, a watermelon, huh? Can I just eat it? Oh, wait. I should eat all the stolen stuff first. Boar meat, trout, chiz. Oh, bacon. Salami. God, we have like 9 pounds of stuff here. I guess we can just leave, like... Can I, like, just go sell my old boots? That's 2 pounds, that's 2 pounds. I have 3 of these. Torch, green shirt. Oh, I'm not wearing pants. You can cook meat to unsteal it. It just works. Gotcha. Before it despawns, NPCs will probably yoink them. Oh, okay. So I don't have a place to store any of this stuff, huh? That's unfortunate. Alright, so yeah, I have to go back to town, though, right? And, bury my parents? Is this considered... Okay, I can't... Wow. I know that this is historically accurate to how this sort of thing was made, but looking at that makes me, like, fear and loathing in that's just oil next to an open flame. Ugh. Yeah, or spend the rest of the module stuck in Tellenberg and in the prologue. Oh, okay, gotcha. Wait, are you insulting me, or are you saying that there's a way to do that you want to see me do? I'm confused. Okay, so where am I going right now? I gotta go talk to Sir Robert, or there's the combat arena. Zamus87, welcome. Don't do that. Are you sure? I feel like, I don't know. You feel like, I feel like you're threatening me with, like, something that you want to see.
Look out.
Currently can't sprint. Somehow I use stamina there. Okay, let's go talk to what's-his-face. Hey, face guy. Guy with face, I need to talk to you. Oh, am I going to do a combat arena fully overweight?
My respects to you.
I get the Schultz. I just make it raid Schultz. I just take Sigmund after. You know about the Kumans. I request that you do continue the module. Are you okay? I mean, I could spend the rest of the day, like, just robbing this place blind or, you know, trying to. Also, I love that I think I have a stolen bow and arrows equipped into my back right now.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Ratzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg. Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
As a strategic position, strategic fortification, he was afraid of the Kuttenberg's insurgent lords. For the loot, it sounded like. You find it funny that Henry starts better with a bow and arrow than he does a sword at the start of the module? Really? Well, that's good to know. Gosh darn joust! For the loot?
So he could loot it?
Correct.
Oh, okay, they wanted the silver.
King Charles,
Okay.
may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favored it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
I see.
Where did these humans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Fair. Fair.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, Deserters and other vermin. Anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Did he? Oh.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs
Wow,
back?
really?
Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Huh. I didn't think he'd be upset about that. You always fail? Oh, is that why it kicked that one score down from a 6 to a 5? So that way there's no way to succeed? I noticed that our charisma score was lower for no apparent reason. Is that what that's about? Alright. I learned Joust of Marvia. Nah, check your current charisma? That's a great suggestion. I don't remember how to do that. Player? Well, it's reputation. Statistics. Stats. Charisma. Oh, our charisma is currently just a 5. I thought it was a 6 before. P, inventory will also show it? Okay. Weird. I thought that was higher than that, but okay. Make sure you're always washed to keep it up. Yeah, I just took a shower. I just bathed. Also, you have perks? Oh, already? Have I leveled up to get perks? I have overloading, which is a negative buff. Skills? Combat. What is this? Perk points. Oh, I have a perk point. Oh, okay, so I can... Wait. I can spend these, or what? What does main level mean? The plus icon. Does that just give me, like, hit points or something? Click it. Oh, so this is how we spin this point? Okay, so we started with first aid. Enables you to use bandages. Minimum level 3. Oh. Wait, how do I... Oh, okay, yeah, so already no first aid. It lasts 30% longer without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects will be 20% worse. Manly odor. When dirty, you'll have 50% more charisma when talking to women. However, people will smell you a mile off, reducing your stealth skill by 30%. You get first aid after he takes the arrow out of you, presumably from watching. I thought that happened while you're unconscious, though. Because all he does is pull it out and then you pass out. Night Rider. Your stamina will regenerate 20% faster at night, but 10% slower during the day. Ooh, that's kind of tempting. Scout 1. Increases the sight distance of fast travel, so you notice events on the way sooner, and your chances of evading are also increased by 10%. Okay. Wanderer. You grew up in impoverished conditions, so comfort of beds is inverted for you. The worse the bed, the better you sleep, and vice versa. That doesn't seem correct at all. Insomnia. Increases the time you can go without sleep. Your energy levels fall 1/4 more slowly. Renegade Brand. Penalties on stats following release from jail are 20% lower. Biographer. In town and villages and their immediate vicinity, you have a +1 bonus on strength, agility, vitality, and speech. Can't be combined with savage. Oh. In the wilds, you are a +1 bonus on strength, agility, vitality, and speech. Okay. First aid 2. Bandages are 25 but more effective. You can also apply your healing skills in dialogues. Scout. Increases the sight distance. Brute. Your favorite brute strength to a pleasant demeanor. You get a +2 to strength but -1 penalty on charisma and speech. Can be combined with perks Ken, Golden Tongue, Juggler, or Cloak and Dagger. Juggler. You've been essentially supple and agile. You have been exceptionally supple and agile since childhood. However, turning your somersaults and falling on your head and left their mark. You have a +2 agility bonus, but a -1 penalty on speech and charisma. Wow. Can't become... That's insane. Okay. You always favor diplomacy over brute force. You get a +2 to speech bonuses, but a -2 strength loss. Wow, that's a horrible thing. They really must add, like, they must really, like, speech must be a huge deal to them. Because if we do the brute force, we get a +2 and then a -1. But if we do golden tongue, we get a +2 to speech and a -2 to strength. That's kind of crazy. Remain in the shadows. You have a +2 stealth bonus at the cost of a -1 penalty, both strength and speech. Can be bumped. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, those kind of suck. You're handsome and charismatic, but you haven't built up your strength. Charisma +2, strength -2. Wait, so what's the difference? So what's a charisma versus a speech? He's just one of the harder skills to level up. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Infamous. With a low reputation in a given area, you also get a +1 bonus on, but your reputation rises much faster than usual, and the penalties for serving jail time are less. Can't be combined with local hero perk. Charisma is just how you look. Very easy to modify with better clothes. Oh. So you would want to skip Ken and either take golden tongue or not if you don't want to lose all the strength bonuses, is what I'm understanding, yes? Reputation is high in an area, you get a +1 bonus. At the same time, though, your reputation falls much faster than usual. The penalties for jail time longer. Can't be combined with infamous, scout, contemplative. As long as you remain still, your tiredness and hunger will stay at the same level. So Ken is pretty bad. Yeah, it sounds pretty bad. Okay, so of these first ones, I mean, I guess Scout would be the most neutral one since there's no negatives to it. There's a lot of bonuses you can get to strength, which can cancel out the minus from getting like something like Golden Tongue. So once you have high level in strength, it probably won't matter if you pick it. Oh, okay. So yeah, Scout seems like the Explorer's thing. T12, welcome. We're trying to figure out our leveling here. So Scout. So I'm guessing Scout's probably just an all-good one, since it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with it. If I remember correctly, aside from exclusive perks, you can usually pick all perks like 1 or something. Yeah, well, it'd be the ones... Yeah, that makes sense. Right, so besides the exclusive one, there's like 1 you can't take, and we probably don't need like aesthetic. At max level, that is. Right. Like, Knight Rider... doesn't sound bad. I don't know. The problem is, I don't know enough about this to know if any of these other than Scout are worth it or not. So I think I'm going to take Scout now. So that, I mean, it's just better, right? Increase the sight distance of fast travel, so you notice events on the way sooner, and your chances of evading are increased by 10%. Knight Rider is iffy? Yeah, that doesn't sound... That sounds more like if you want to do something very specific. If I wanted to do Henry the Vampire and only hang out at night and have a lot of stealth and like one-shot kill capabilities, then I would take Knight Rider. But otherwise, you'd kind of want to avoid it. I will say anything that can negatively impact stamina in a way is very dangerous. Well, yeah, half of the stuff we do requires our stamina. Basically, all of combat is like a balancing of stamina, right? So anything that could lower it is risky. Unless we're going to do every fight at nighttime, this is incredibly risky. I think I'm just going to take Scout for now. Just learning Scout. You really? I do. I do really want to learn Scout. We just want to be better at seeing things. Not just that? Oh, okay. Stamina acts as a secondary health bar or like armor. Yeah? So, besides... So, what do you mean? Also, do I have another point to spend? I do. Speech gauges the character's ability to talk his way out of situations. It's improved by talking to people and successfully persuasions. As a result, a good speaker can settle many conflicts before they even arise. Haggle better or disconcert a foe he wouldn't be able to overcome in combat. So, for example, in my stick runs, I normally can't do damage against an opponent until I fully drain their stamina. Being hit without stamina is the easiest way to die. Right. That's why I'm saying that if we were to do combat, we'd want to do it all at night, because we'd have the stamina advantage. But that's really rough, because then we're going to have a disadvantage during the day, right? So I guess I probably either need to take a measure of speed, movement, and nimbleness. As an agile character, not only moves faster, but is also better at evading strikes, and skillfully wield more sophisticated weapons such as sabers, and is more skilled at archery. Archery, in turn, will also increase agility. It only determines how much a character can endure. The more in vitality, the more stamina, and the faster it regenerates. The longer the character lasts without getting tired, and the longer he can run. Surmounting obstacles and surviving combat enhance vitality. You got vitality perk points at every 3rd level up, and then at level 20. You get agility perk points at every 4th level up. Strength defines how well a character can handle physical challenges. The more strength, the less depletion of stamina when wielding heavy weapons. Most weapons except daggers and sabers, and the more powerful your attacks. Each level up of strength also significantly increases the capacity of your inventory, as well as influencing how fast you can sprint with a heavy load. Strength is increased primarily by combat. Strength perk points at every other level up. Oh, okay. Also, hello T12. Oh yes, hello T12. I hope you're having a good day, T12. Noise. Okay, so these are not direct ones then. Okay, so for this I would just want to, like, since speech is the rarest, the hardest one to get, we would just want to go speech for this. And then, like, let agility and all this stuff just go up naturally. Also, I love that if we do parkour, it increases our vitality. Which means we just want to sprint everywhere in our bare feet. Everything goes up naturally? Okay. So, but we want to, like... Oh, that's how many perk points we've got. Oh. When a trader loses patience with you during haggling, you get one more chance to make another offer. Highborn. Increases your speech level by 3 when talking to nobles and wealthy people. You can't have the lowborn perk simultaneously. It doesn't only rise by when talk to commoners. You can't have the perk Highborn. Oh. At best, some of the main level perks require boost XP rate. Final offer is very nice to save time. Yeah. Dialogues, okay. Increase your speech skill when haggling. That seems important. Troubadour. You have a 50% higher reputation when you talk to women, and a +1 speech bonus, so you can persuade them more easily and can avail of Bath Winch's services for free. Okay. Merchants will be more willing... What is this? Trustworthy middleman. Merchants will be more willing to buy stolen items from you. Okay. Highborn is honestly just kind of better most of the time. It sounds pretty good, because I feel like if I upset a lowborn, I punch him in the face. If I upset a highborn, they have me executed, right? So I would assume... Highborn sounds fine. Increases your speech roll by level 3 when nobles and wealth. I don't know. If I had to choose in my life, my ability to either be really good at talking to, like, rich people or being really good at talking to, like, my people, like average people, I would probably take the highborn thing, especially in a society like this where kissing up to royals is like a job, basically. Final offer will save a lot of time, though, and money. Okay, well, we'll start with final offer, and then we'll go into highborn. And then maybe go, like, trustworthy middleman for fencing all of our stuff. Okay. Final offer. Most people you talk to are lowerborn, though. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's just not worth it, then. Maybe if I'm only going to talk to 2 influential highborns, then maybe it's not worth it. The fact that we've already talked to, like, 2 lords... The fact we talked to 2 lords and, like, 2 generals of small armies, I thought maybe it would be a little bit more common of an effect, but if it's not, then, yeah, never mind. The thing has set me up for failure, I guess. Marathon man. Sprinter. Run faster, but also tire faster. Sprinting is 20% faster, but costs 20% more mana. You run slower, but keep it up for longer. Your sprint speed is 20% slower, but demands 20% less stamina. Thick-blooded, you bleed slower. I ain't got time to bleed. Balanced diet. If you don't either overeat or go hungry for 5 consecutive days, you get a +1 bonus on vitality and agility. Human dustbin. You can dispel hunger with anything. You won't suffer from eating poisoned or spoiled food, but neither will you have any positive effects from it. Does not apply to alcohol. That seems bad. It's a marginal and situational bonus either way, like many other bonuses from perks, to be honest. Oh, okay. Sometimes it's worth it to save up perk points until a later level when you unlock some really strong perks. Oh, okay, so you can save them. Oh, well, that's the case. That's fine. Your health level below a minimum, you go berserk, and your stamina regenerates 4 times faster. That's fun. Blood Rush. After beating your first opponent, the power of your attacks will increase for a while, and your stamina will regenerate faster. That's also fun. Last Gasp. You'll survive an otherwise fatal blow, and your health will only regenerate by 20%. It's only activated once. Only activated once in combat. Okay, Revenant. Your health will regenerate gradually. Does not apply during combat. Vitality, for example, has a lot of powerful perks unlocked later. Yeah, clearly. Agility. Featherweight. Falling will cause you 30% less injury. Fast Striker. Your attacks will demand 30% less stamina, but will also cause slightly less injury. Applies only to weapons that are based on agility. Well, it shows a spear. Light Armor. If you're not wearing plate armor, it will be 50% easier for you to dodge strikes in combat. Interesting. Perfect Throw. You have a better chance of throwing winning dice? That's sort of insane. Okay. Taunt. A successful evasion during combat will lower your opponent's morale. That's a thing we need to worry about. Okay. Fast Striker is actually bad. Agility has the most awful perks except Perfect Throw. That's a 10 out of 10. Well, yeah, if we're going to do a bunch of Gamba, sure. Fast Striker is actually bad. Yeah, that... Your attacks will demand 30% less stamina, but will also cause slightly less injury. It applies only to weapons that are based on agility. So what makes it bad? Is it that the damage decrease is actually significant? Or is it the fact that agility weapons are like 2 things that are very bad weapons? Is it like only light spears and light swords, and both of those are terrible in combat or something? Is it the equivalent of me, like, going, like, yeah, you're really good at firing the smallest guns in the module or something? Is it one of those? Do you want to hit hard or not? Oh, okay, so it's one of those kind of things. Gotcha. Well, I don't know anything about combat, so I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Gravedigger. Carrying dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you any stamina, and they will burden you only half as much. That's fun. Stronghold. Blocking opponent strikes with your shield will cost you 30% less stamina. Clinch Master. Gives you a +40% higher chance to overpowering your opponent in a clinch. That sounds funny. But I think that only applies to hand-to-hand combat, right? That doesn't apply to weapon combat? Mule will carry 15% or 15 more pounds. Boar. You can deplete an opponent's health and stamina by bumping into him at a sprint. The effect is increased if your armor is heavier than his. That I kind of like. I just run at people. I just give them the old football tackle. Your stamina regeneration will not slow down in combat, even on the weapon backswing. Interesting. That sounds incredibly important. Head Cracker. You have a 10% greater chance of knocking out an opponent with a blow to the head. Okay, sure. Makes sense. Heavy Swing. Your attacks cause greater damage, but you cost 10% more stamina. Applies only to weapons that require strength to wield. Ah, okay. That does sound better. 10% more for a significantly greater amount of damage. That actually does mathematically sound better. Carry 20 pounds more. Be able to carry 25 pounds more weight. Okay. Maybe you'll enjoy combat so much you want to make it drag on for as long as possible by lowering your damage. Right. The problem is, what little bit of stuff I've done in combat now, it doesn't feel like this is Fast Striker. It should almost say, like, Efficient Striker. Because it doesn't feel like Henry is particularly fast in combat, unless maybe once I get him properly trained, he becomes a lot more efficient or something. But the way combat was working, it just doesn't feel like fast is a good option. It feels like, yeah, you're going to land like 1 blow in 5 as you're fainting all the time. And you just need that 1 blow to do as much damage as possible. I don't know. Trust me, I like the concept of let's do 1,000, micro stabs instantaneously in a man's face. That's like one of my favorite, like, ARPG styles of doing things. But in this, it doesn't feel like that's a good option. This feels a lot more like you need to... Every fight you get in needs to end as fast as possible to preserve as much of your resources as possible, and the best way to do that is just hit them super hard. Is it something like that? That's what it feels like in a little bit of combat we've done. Because if I'm fighting 4 guys, I need to hit them each once to knock them out is way better than having to hit them each 5 times to knock them out. Because I need combat to end as quickly as possible in, like, group attack situations. Especially with the way this combat works, where if you try to turn around and run from someone, they just pull you back into combat all the time. If it was like real life, where if I go running away and someone tries to stop me, they have to like physically interact with me, then it's a different story. But the fact, I mean, I can Jackie Chan that, right? But in this, where if like they just run up to me, I suddenly get whipped around 180 and have to go back into combat stance. That's, agility isn't as big a deal. As of right now, I would say the ideas of bore sounds very funny to me. Tight grip seems incredibly important. Heavy swing, again, I don't know enough about combat. Agility. A perfect throw seems incredibly important if we're going to gamba, which we'll probably do some gambaing. This might be fun just because I don't know how much parkour I'm going to get into. If you're not wearing plate armor, you will be 50% easier for you to dodge strikes in combat. I don't know what that means. There's a lot of stuff in here. I just don't know what it does. I just don't know. We got to get a little bit more life experience before I know what to do, right? Oh my god, there's a whole sets of... What? Combat has its own perks? Increases the time you hold a perfect block or dodge, as well as increase the defense stat of weapons and shields. Oh my god, okay. Firm grip. Blocking your strikes will cost an opponent 15% more stamina. Weapon cruncher.
But wait! There's more!
Apparently. You'll damage his weapon 15% more. A damaged weapon will cause much less damage, as well as price being greatly reduced. You beat an opponent in a clinch. Oh, okay, there are clinches. You'll damage his weapon 15%. Okay, so there are, like, weapon clinches. Oh, and you damage their weapon. That's kind of insane. That sounds terrible, though, because it's going to ruin the resale value. Golem. Your armor takes a 30% more... Wait, what? Your armor makes a 30% more frightening impression in dialogues. Oh, gotcha. In sunny weather, knight in shining armor. In sunny weather, the glint of your armor will dazzle everyone so much you'll be taken for a noble knight and get a charisma bonus. The more plate armor components you wear, the higher the bonus. That's hilarious. Well worn. You're able to equip your armor, weapons, and other items so cleverly that are 1/3 lighter than they actually weigh in your inventory. Weird. So not bad reselling. You can resharpen axes and swords on a grindstone back to full durability. Oh, okay. Gotcha. It's not so bad reselling. Okay. Well, if that's the case, that's not so bad then. I don't know how often we're going to be getting in a clinch, but... Warfare. Total fighting skill with weapons or unarmed. The more skillful a warrior you are, the faster your attacks are, and the harder it is for your opponent to defend against them. Also, your weapons will be less damaged by attacking and defending. Okay. Bloodletter. You have a greater chance of drawing your opponent's blood. Rusty Edge. The more damaged your sword, the greater your chance of poisoning your opponent when you hit them, even without poison applied to your weapon. If you do have poison on a damaged weapon, the chances of administering are increased by half. Wow. Furious. The more you're wounded, the stronger your attacks. Sadist. When you draw an opponent's blood, it gives you a +1 strength bonus. That seems That seems incredibly important. Against all odds, you'll have 20% greater strength, agility, warfare, and defense in a fight where you're outnumbered. That also seems incredibly important given how this module works. Chain strike. Each blow in an uninterrupted chain will hurt your opponent more than the previous one. Any interruption will cancel the bonus. I don't know how that's going to work out for us. Knight in Shining, stolen and looted armor. Oh, 100%. Warfare is full of good perks. It does sound like it, yeah. I mean, Sadist and Against All Odds seem like they could be incredibly powerful together with the right weapon. If we can get like a Bloodletter weapon mixed with Sadist and Against All Odds, we're just like, we draw blood and then go into a blood rage. You're almost always outnumbered. That's kind of the feeling I get. Yeah, that's why I figured that one's going to be incredibly important. Okay, so we got axes, mace, sword, and unarmed. Okay. I mean, I'm a fan of axes. Let's see. Axes. Axe skill makes you more proficient with axes, increasing the power of your attacks. That makes sense. Blunt strike. Weapon, axe, rhythm, stab, slash, slash. What? Instead of a started strike from the right, strike unexpectedly at the opponent's face. Turn your weapon around... Wait, what? Turn your weapon around his and strike him quickly with the blunt end. If you have a shield, use its edge for striking. Okay, I don't know enough about combat to make any sense of this. It looks like there's a combo in here based on the direction you're starting from. Pretty much always outside the training area. Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. Wonder Forearm. The third wonder of sword fighting is a Schnitt or cut, which doesn't defeat the opponent but makes it difficult for him to continue fighting. After several feints, slash unexpectedly at the opponent's forearm. It's just slash, 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 slash. So wait, do I have to learn actual, honest-to-God directional combos in this? Are we playing a secret fighting module? Am I gonna have to get my, like, Street Fighter 6 knowledge out here or something? Yes? Oh, Lord. Okay, great. I'm gonna have to be doing a bunch of Kingdom Come Deliverance off-screen combo grinding in the battle pits. Pfeffler, Blinding Strike. Attacks repeatedly from various sides to confuse the opponent. If you have a shield, cover your final strike behind it. If not, get past the opponent's cover with a quick strike. It isn't necessary, but it makes you better at fighting. Well, that's how combos work. Slash, 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 slash. Okay. Interesting. Bow. There's no skills in bow. It's just bow. Or no points. Bow skill makes you more proficient with bows and arrows, increasing the power of your attacks. Until you reach level 5, you're unable to hold the bow correctly, and when firing, the string will flay your forearm, causing injury, unless you are wearing a vambrace or other arm guard. In which case, firing will only drain stamina. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Mace skills make you more proficient with maces, increasing your power of your attacks. Makes sense. Blunt strike. Instead of a standard strike from the right, so I'm going to turn your weapon around. Okay, same. Really, you get a forearm slash with a mace. Blinding strike. Attack repeatedly from various sides to confuse the opponent. Okay, so those are all the same as the axe ones. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, they really want you to get all in on swords, huh? Blunt strike. Zornart Wrath Strike. With a rapid Zorha from the Ox stance, parry the opponent's strike to the side from your left shoulder and thrust the point straight into his chest. Okay, that's a long sword. Double stab. Short sword, hunting sword, and a saber. After freely a quick thrust, twist the point... Wait. After a flurry of quick thrusts, twist the point forward. Guide the opponent's weapon sideways with the twin quick stabs and strike the exposed chest. Okay. Let's do them around the opponent's blade straight to the face. Wait, this is different, right? Because of by means of rapid attack, put the opponent on the defensive, then feint a stab. But instead of carrying it through, execute a mythol around the opponent's blade straight to the face. I mean, face stabbing is a pretty good way to win a fight. Okay, there's the wrist thing. Slash at the wrists. Okay. Offer blinding strike. We talked about that. Der Vertroffeln. Run through. Pummel strike. Following a feint with the right, you run through your opponent's defense and strike him with the pummel of your sword. This technique is often used when passing into a clinch. Oh, yeah, there we go. I just want to get hands-on and start hitting him in the face. Okay, so can we mix this with boar and then, like, that one clinch thing where we break their weapon and just, like, become the clinch god? Become dirty boxing the melee guy? Halshort, half sword. After deflecting a deceptive thrust, you don't pull back, but instead lunge forward. Grasp the middle of your blade with your free hand and will the full force of both arms. Drive the point into the opponent's chest. Slash, stab, stab. Okay. Dupelurian. Doubling. After several strikes from an unexpected side, evade the opponent's blade by turning the short edge and striking with a slash to the unguarded face. If executed correctly, a very powerful technique. Slash, 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 slash. And what do you got for unarmed? There's no skills in unarmed? What? Unarmed skills make you more proficient with fighting with your fist. Increases the damage you make. That's it? Increases the damage you make, by the way, is kind of a fun one. There is no... Only in KCD2. Lame. Lame sauce. Lame sauce. This is Eastern Europe, right? You're telling me there's not any martial arts around here? Oh, man. I disagree. I disagree. Also, there's no spears, apparently. I'm also kind of disappointed in that, since spears were, like, a huge part of combat in, you know, all of history. Sword fighting is also martial arts. Okay, yes, technically. I mean, hand-to-hand martial arts. My apologies. I'm not undermining the, what is it? Hempa? Hippa? Or Hepa? Hepa? The historical weapon reenactment fighting league or whatever. Spears are half in KCD, but fully in KCD too. Gotcha. All right. I mean, based on what I'm seeing here, they really want you to use swords. Got it. Wait, they want you to use... They want you to use a short sword by grasping it with both hands and then trying to stab with it? What? That seems like a terrible way to do things, but sure. I don't know. I think the run-through sounds fun if we just run up and start punching people, but like, you know, bashing them with the back end of our sword. Stab, slash, slash. Pummel strike. Rolling a feint from the right, you run through your opponent's defense and strike them with the pummel of the sword. And often used when pressing into a clinch. And stab instead of carrying it through. Execute a middle. Okay, so I mean, is this like... Striking with a slash to the unguarded face. If executed correctly, a very powerful technique. So it would be... Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, got it. Alright, I'm gonna have to learn combos, everybody. Holy God, why? No, there's no reading for this. Why are there so many things under reading? Potions will fill up 30% less, which means you can drink more of them and more often. Reading is better than unarmed and spears, of course. Gotcha. It's half sorting, so you aim the blade by grabbing it from the middle of the blade with your other hand. Yeah, but why would you do that with a short sword? The advantage of a short sword is that it's more nimble and easy to use. You would want a half sword with a long sword, or like a claymore or something that's long and harder to aim. It's very odd to me that you would do that with a shorter, easier to aim sword. I mean, I'm not a HEPA guy or whatever, but I don't know, that doesn't sound correct to me. I did not expect there to be this many skills. I just didn't expect there to be this many skills, if I'm being completely honest with you. Hunting? Hunter skill increases the amount of meat and other useful materials you recover from animals you kill. Good lord, are you kidding? I have to be level 13 in hunting before I can eat raw meat? Okay, I guess I need to learn to cook. Houndmaster? What? A good Houndmaster understands dogs, especially his own. The better you get at commands, the more you'll be able to teach your four-legged friend, and the better stats he will have. His default obedience will also increase with your level skills. What? You get a dog? Your dog has a greater chance of causing your foe to bleed. You can bring a dog into combat. Nothing wrong with it. Sure, it's more effective with a longsword, but if you're trying to do something like stab a sword into a tight spot, you'd still want more precision even for a short sword. Yeah, but the fact that it's disqualified from longswords is confusing to me. Dog. Okay. So you can just make yourself a ranger. You can just become the ranger. Okay. This is a bit more than I was expecting from this module that I thought was a historical fiction, not an incredibly obtuse role-playing module. I was expecting something along the lines of slightly more advanced, like chivalry, the module, not like a Elder Scrolls, but historical fiction instead of like, and not high fantasy. It's a Henry simulator? Yeah, seriously. It's like that one module from Rick and Morty. It's just called like Kevin or something like that. And the whole thing is you just jump in and play an incredibly realistic take of being a random guy named Kevin or like Frank or something. I can't remember what it's called, but it's just the guy's name. He's a magical he's a module protag. Of course he got some... Of course he can get super strong. I guess that's fair. Alright, so what is my objective right now? I guess I don't have one. Oh, I do have one. Well, what am I doing over here? Wait, wasn't I specifically just told to not... Oh, no, that's just the town? Oh, okay, that's just the fast travel thing. I thought that was my, like, quest indicator. So I currently have no quests. Okay, I guess we're just living inside of this place? Wait, is this not the merchant?
What the hell was that?
Oh, I guess this isn't the merchant. Wait, where is the merchant's house?
He can't stand the smell of garlic.
That cow of his trampled our cabbages.
Not the cabbages! Wait, didn't it say there was a merchant right over here? As for fantasy, I'd say the potions are probably the most pushing of it. Aside from it, nothing too crazy. Yeah, no, that's why this is historical fiction. This is historical fiction, not like high fantasy fiction. Is this the shop? No, that's a barn. That's a door you can't go into. Am I? What? The Benchman is a shop? What?
Good day to you.
Huh?
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Good luck to you.
This guy has all this stuff just what? In his pants? What? I don't know why your marker is a bit off. Okay. Would you like some stolen boar meat? His back pocket, he's very big pockets. Yeah, he does. Here, do you want a bunch of stuff? Is there any of this stuff I should sell? Like, you want this chicken? It's a dead hen. She didn't know what hit her. It was these hands. Freshness, 6%. Here, have a chicken. I should have a couple of those, right? Here, have a trout. Have all of my trout. I don't know how to cook, so you can have my trout. Is that whatever you want? Okay. I don't need this. So I have pants on. You can have this piece of meat. Probably have... Oh, well, those are the pants I'm wearing, right? Those are the pants I'm wearing, yeah. The encrypted icon is covered by the UI, because that's a great design. I will warn you that there is more fights soon, though. Well, that's fine. I don't mind fights. I'm a little overwhelmed by the amount of leveling up stuff that we have to deal with. This, you can probably have this mushroom. Dandelions. Apple bandage. Probably all I can afford to sell. We're still overweight, though, somehow, which is a little strange. Is there a way... Ah, there we go. Okay. I assume I probably can't... He won't buy that kind of stuff. Do I need this scarf for anything? Oh, it does give me defense, so I guess we'll keep the scarf. Here, you can have these cabbages. Just to get our weight down. Scarf is a bit of armor, yeah. If you need to remove the UI, just toggle Q. Got it. Got it. Okay. Basket? Close the deal. We're gonna haggle.
No, no, that looks like stolen goods. I won't buy that.
How would you possibly know that that one piece of boar meat is stolen compared to the ones that aren't?
Trade?
If you've got the coin.
How? How is that possible? That's basically impossible, right? I don't know if I want to commit to no boots yet. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Also, I stole those trouts. Apparently, he doesn't care about the trouts, though. He apparently doesn't care that the trouts are stolen. Do we need wine? Does this do anything? Nothing for the connoisseur, but it will elevate your woes for a while. Alcohol, durability, percent weight. Okay. Wait, what is this? Oh, condition. Does this boar meat really weigh that much? Wait, what else did I sell? That got us underweight before. Was it the boots? No. What? Huh? Just cook the boar meat? How do I cook? Wine is very useful. Okay, well... Okay, we'll keep the wine then. How many radishes do I got? I guess I'll sell the less fresh ones. Still £1.1/10 over, huh? Wait, what's this one? Oh, defense. Oh, you can block with bows. That's nice of them. Well, I don't know what else to sell you, bud. That's all I'm willing to part with. Let's haggle it out.
Say a word about the price.
Sell the melons? But those are easy to
Why
eat.
not?
Okay, so... God, I forget how this works. I go with both ways, whether you want to buy cheap or sell dear. You select the amount you want to pay or get with W and S and confirm with E. The trader will then respond to your offer. The answer is a refusal. He or she will make a counter offer and wait for your response. If your slider can't be moved in one direction or the other, it means either you or the trader does not have enough money. Okay. So wait, because we got fine offer, we can make this super easy now. Okay. Explain. So... Okay, so he's offering 13.5. And 18.5 is like the maxed out amount that he has. So... Just drag down the bar to the bottom every time you haggle. Then after he does his offer, you go for that. Oh, okay, I gotcha. All right, okay. So we just always... Okay, let's try it. Let's try it.
Since it's you.
That's still too much.
Okay. That's what final offer is for. Well, they didn't describe that very well, but all right. So then we just take what he offers, huh?
Oh, that's a decent price.
Got it. Reputation gained. He enjoyed conversating with us.
Nobody could do that.
I swear to God.
Wait, I'm underweight now? Wait, how did that happen? Didn't it say I was at 7.1 a second ago? Huh? He did not look enjoyed. I got a reputation boost, so apparently he looked angry, but he was actually quite happy. Alright, so I currently don't have an objective. Do I just get into the fighting pit and start swinging on people, or what? Fear amongst villagers and cities that won't even... I'm in the fight pit! What do you mean? Wait, how do I... Okay, it's hold one. Hold one. Check your quests. Run. Down. Current objective. Bury your loved ones in Schultz. Optional, get a horse. Get out of the castle. Wait, the threat of attack is gone and I have to get back to Schultz. It's my duty to bury my parents only. How can I do it? My lord forbid me to leave Talmberg. I should take my horse. Schultz is a long way from here. Optional horse? Forget the horse? Okay. So there... Okay. Trying to use a bow that demands better skills than you have now, so its effectiveness is greatly lowered. You can find exactly what weapon its demands in the inventory in the info. Okay. Wait, it has its own... requirements? Oh, it requires a strength of 2, which we don't have. And the only way to increase strength is through combat, right? Wow. Okay. We are too weak to pull a basic bow. Hi, how's it going? I need to talk to you.
Good health to you.
Not the only way, but the easiest way. Okay. I need to get out of here. Is there a trader here somewhere? About Sigmund's arm.
Business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Now we need to drive him and his war horse out of Bohemia for good.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin.
Wow, Fine.
anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
Okay.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed.
Okay.
Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Wow. Okay. I have to bury my parents. Let me out, or else. Don't you know who I am? Willing to pay. Or we could just lie through our teeth. Okay. Never mind for the moment.
Mind.
Take care now.
So, wait. Okay, wait. So, if I save... Okay, we can get a save here, then. If you need another flask, you can buy it from... Oh, okay, so we used that? Or didn't? Drunkenness. Alcohol begins to act gradually. The after effects can be less pleasant. I thought it let me save in town, but only like a temp save.
I need to get out of here.
And I
don't know what that was.
Let me out, I say. Don't you know who I am?
Someone who's about to lose his teeth if he doesn't get lost quick.
Never.
Alright, fine.
God be with you.
Fine. I'm gonna parkour out of this town. I'll parkour out of here. No, Henry, you gotta go the other way, Henry. You parkour in the direction that you want to go. Great, and now it's raining, so everything's extra slippery. Did they put invisible walls? You want me to escape a town and you put up a bunch of fake walls so I can't parkour out of here? You sick animals. What is wrong with you? What's that? You put a bunch of points into agility so you're good at jumping and climbing? Ha! Fools, there's invisible walls. This part has invisible walls? You know what? That's what happens. That's what happens. Oh, there's no invisible walls back here. I can get stuck in geometry all I want. But if I want to try to use my sweet parkour skills, I can't get over these walls, huh? Wait. What is this thing? Can I... What happens? Climb the ladder, Henry. What are you doing? But try the drawbridge? Look at that. You can just parkour right over that bad boy. Not even a problem. What? That was a 2-foot drop. Ah. I fall further than that daily at work. I don't know what Henry's all upset about.
Fuck, that fool from Skalitz has gone and jumped in the moat. Raise the alarm. He's trying to escape.
Really?
Men down there. There's a prisoner escaping. Catch him. There.
Parkour? Looks as if parkour was invented in the 1980s, not in the 1403.
Got you. Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake. I have to bury my parents.
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
What? What?
If I don't bury them now, they'll be ripped to pieces by jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed ground.
and I'm stuck here, a stone's throw away.
All right, shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard and I fell over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here, on the double.
Well, that's nice of him.
Kurva!
Hey,
Okay. I don't know what just happened there. Check the map. Look, I'm running wildly into a random direction. How do I mark? Oh, there we go. New level of vitality. Sweet. Our parkour skills are even better. Parkour. Okay, he said no horses, right? Because it's better for us to just run for the vitality, I'm assuming. Parkour. Oh, horses can't parkour out of Talmberg. Got it. I do love that they're requiring us to go against our Lord's wishes, like right out of the gate to get us on the bad side of everybody. Also, I still have this sword that doesn't belong to me, which is fun. Henry, what do you... Henry can't run through bushes, everyone. It's legally against it's his rules. Henry has to be Henry? I guess so. It wouldn't be a role-playing module if we weren't stupid, right? If we weren't constantly doing things that cause drama. I mean, the weather effects look nice. This looks like a good rain effect. We've seen worse rain effects. Let's put it that way. Mod Paw, I'm on my way. Just me barefooted running through the... Objective failed. Get a horse. Okay. Horse was optional. We don't need no stinking horses. Quest completed. Run. I don't think I've seen a worse rain. What? It's just rain. What do you want it to look like? And this is from 2018. That's what, 7 years ago or something?
It's like they've already gone.
Henry, all you're gonna do is hurt yourself with that. Gothic has better rain? If you say so. I mean, that water effect next to his foot looked pretty bad. I'll give you that one. Yeah, see, the problem is they don't have any water... Okay, there you can see the water hitting the ground there a little bit. And there's a dead horse. Why are, like, half the bodies gone? Oh, they just took them all to the church ground. It's probably dead. I still have no clue where the dang chicken in this cutscene. Maybe it's, like, in the town over there? Quest started. Homecoming. Probably dead. Well, I mean, all the horses and stuff here are dead, right?
Jesus.
Ah, pretzel. I'm sure that's in great shape. Wow, they really let you loot... Okay, I was about to say, they really let you loot all of these bodies? Wow, they really let you loot most of these bodies. Is there, like, a punishment for looting the dead? Also, where's our parents? Is that our mom? I think that's our mom, isn't it? That kind of looks like our dad. Huh. Why is... Okay. Can't go into whatever this is. Oh, there's several of our moms. Like, that one and that one are the same. That one's the same. That one's the same. Is there another one of our dads? No, no, that's the only one. That might actually be our dad. A lot of bread in this town. I guess it was the times, that's just the snack you carried, right? Wow, there's still heat in this wood? That seems unlikely to me. What with it being like the next day and also it raining profusely. I can't go into whatever this is. Like a chicken coop? Something from the dead is a crime, but no one's watching. Yeah, but is there like a morality overworld effect that I need to be worried about? Is is God on high watching over my morale system?
What's that?
Huh?
Hey, who's there?
What?
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
Oh, are you a brigand? Okay, health. Choose a track direction, forward or backward, left and right. Can attack from a grayed out direction. Slash, stab, tab, block, raise, and hold weapon in defense. Unlock. Tab. Opponent indicator shows roughly how much health. Okay. No, but you can be a mega hypocrite in a few minutes. Oh, okay. The bandit is the prologue or as bad as Henry is at fighting. Oh, okay. Stab, slash, lock on opponent. Okay.
Here.
What? That missed?
God damn.
Oh, he's faster than me.
Alla dopperdellen.
Wow, the range on this is weird. It's slightly shorter than I thought. Okay. Like two babies fighting each other? Yeah, it's like movie fighting. It's like when you watch people fight in the movies and it's like these big over-the-top movements, and it's like, that's not anything like reality. Oh, great, I'm overloaded again. How do I... There's got to be a container around here somewhere I can dump this all into, right? Did I see something? No? Maybe it's like a doghouse? Wait, why is the hung person the only one in a shawl? Oh, that's from before, though. That's from the town, right? There are some containers? Okay. Where am I? Oh, I'm not in Schultz yet. I'm in Ravna. Oh, okay. Well, that explains a few things. Parkour? Oh, I can't jump. I need a container. Oh, I can actually sword outside of combat. Okay. This is apparently just a hay thing. The chest where you grabbed Thressa's nails from is still in there, still there in town? I thought I grabbed that out of our house. Wasn't that in the chest in our, like, pantry or whatever? Yes? Oh, okay, so you want me to go to... You want me to, like, leg it to Schultz first. Okay. I can't sprint or jump in my current state. I can... Oh, I can't... Oh, wait, our strength went up, so we can actually arrow now, right? How does that work? Yeah, strength is 2. Oh, okay, so I already have a point. Gravedigger or Stronghold. Dead or unconscious bodies won't cast as much trauma. I think we'll just wait on that. Oh, drinking has gone up. I didn't even realize that was its own skill. And apparently we have a level of sword. Okay. Great. We got whatever this thing is, which is broken? It's not broken, it's just in really bad shape. Originally a hunter's weapon which served to finish off prey and butcher the carcass due to its similarity... Wait, what? Due to similarity to the short sword... Wait, why is it going, like, so far down? This is similar to the short sword. It began to be carried by bruffers whose social status warranted carrying an ornate weapon. Contrary to the short sword, however, it has only one sharpened edge and is unsuited to stabbing. Many of them lack cross guards, making it worse for blocking. So can I use this now? I can use the bow now. Sweet. Yes, or you could just drop all the food that's going to spoil. Well, yeah, but aren't we, like, hungry? Okay, so that's spoiled. How do I drop stuff? X? So if I eat it now, what happens? How much eating does he need to do? Need apples to heal a bit? Oh, is that how it works? Okay, health is 92. But it doesn't tell me out of what, which is fun. Oh, there's some old onions and pears down here? Gross. Old pretzel. We need some carbs. Okay, we're at 93 pounds of 74, so... You overdid the eating? Also, I'm dying? I'm a fat pig, and I'm dying, and I'm overloaded. Well, yeah, you ate spoiled. It wasn't spoiled. It was at like 40%. It was just a little old. Oh, does carrying bodies act as a purpose for the purposes of gaining strength? I apparently can't. Ooh. I will take $1. Thank you. Yeah, that's slightly spoiled. Oh. Well, the carrot's intact. Okay, so... Well, I guess that this stuff's stolen, but I could wear it now, right? Oh, he actually has... Well, you can... Okay, so... I guess we're just getting rid of this stuff. You can wear them, yes. I mean, not the shoes, because we don't wear shoes around here, but... Green shirt. What is... So is it just... Oh, the condition's real bad. Okay. I mean, it looks okay, but I mean, we don't wear shoes. Wow, that jerkin looks gross. The gambeson's not so bad. That just looks like a worn-out sweater. But that leather jerkin looks terrible. We'll take the one that doesn't... Oh, it does have a crest on it. Okay, that's fine. I didn't think it had a crest on it, but sure. Oh, good, our poison's gone. I guess we should probably just loot money, right? Oh, that's a fully intact piece of bread. Oh, a torch. Henry, Knight of the Spoiled Carrots. I mean... Not the charcoal burner. I think he didn't like us very much, right? Didn't the charcoal burner not like us too much because I kept haggling with him? It's an acceptable loss, everybody. It's an acceptable loss. I just had a weird thought. Does Henry gain, like, weight or change visually if you eat constantly too much? Can you, like, put weight on him, or does he always look the same? How big of a bull... What? Dude? Guy just runs off into the distance? Okay. It's fine. No, but that'd be cool, although you can't change his hairstyle. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, changing the body shape based on overeating's been around since at least, like, San Andreas.
What did these poor souls ever do to them?
I don't know. I mean, these two are... Oh, wait, bandages? We'll take in the bandages. Bandages don't spoil, right? Those are good forever. Same with honey. Honey's good forever. He's got to break the crystals up on it sometimes, which is like a mild process. Tony Long Shen. Wow, money and a bandage? You're the goat, sir. Nothing. Nothing. The crystals give it a cool... Huh? What? Oh, that's a guy. Get arrowed. Oh, arrowed again. Oh, arrowed a third time. Oh, arrowed right in the face hole. Oh, he's dead. Jeez, Henry, I mean, calm down, bud. Wait, did I take his axe? Oh, there we go. Sweet. Alright, you all saw it. I was defending myself. He came at me with a weapon. It is a tad annoying they drop the weapon outside of their inventory. Yeah, I mean, it's technically more realistic, right? But it's a little annoying. Old torch. Especially when it's hidden in the grass. Yeah. I mean, we kind of had that problem in Oblivion where stuff would fall and slide into the tall grass and I couldn't find it. So it's a known concern that they should have overcome. I want to say... There's a module I've played where you can actually actively choose to turn on, like, an outline for all things, like, hidden, like on the ground. And that way you can see stuff through the grass. But I don't remember what module that is now. This is apparently not a building I can go through. Yeah, can't go in that building. Confirmed not real doors. Fake real doors. Sit on the toilet? Wait, there's a toilet? Is this TOS? I do like that we can, what do they call it? Overcome or whatever? Obstacles? Everyone, brace yourself. Okay. Interesting that I can look at my inventory while we're doing this. Sweet. What kind of armor did this guy have? He has a slightly... Well, no, his is still pretty gross. Noble shoes, old boots, patch toes, plate? I don't know what a plate... Oh, it's elbow pads. Well, that's probably fine. You can even read a book with a bonus while doing this. That's pretty funny, actually. Noble boots. Huh. Is a linen hood better than a scarf? It looks to be... No, it doesn't look like it. Well, it's a little less noisy, but it's less charismatic. Okay, get up. We had to choose. And we chose to get off the pot, everybody. I think we also move slightly faster when we don't have a weapon out, so... Do. Oh, I thought that was combat music starting. I'm like, wait, what am I in combat with? Is there another bandit here? Okay, so I think the town's up here. Nothing. Also, that kind of looked like a unique figure. Apparently the main entrance is burnt down. This is the side entrance? Oh. Oh, okay, that's the main entrance, I guess, over there, then. So vitality goes up from running. Strength primarily goes up through combat. So yeah, I guess that's my other question, is if we pick up a body, does carrying the body around also give us strength training? Because we can get Gravedigger, and the Gravedigger's under strength. So it makes sense to me that if we have a high weight and or carrying a body or something, that would increase strength as we walk around. Is this like Kenshi, where we just need to be carrying someone while doing long distance running? Yes, but it also drains your stamina until you get that one perk. Oh. Wait, is that a bandit? Or is that just a horse with a thing on its neck? See? And it slows you down, so it's not worth it. Well, yeah, but it's strength training, right? So isn't that the good part, is the strength training? Oh, it's just... It was just the weird back end of it looked like something, like, latched to its neck. Henry can't walk through bushes. Also, people really freak out at dead bodies and even unconscious ones, as it turns out. Well, yeah, what's the difference? It's hard to tell the difference at a distance that it's a dead or unconscious body. Oh, that's got to be a bandit, right? You there? Are you looting the bodies that I want to loot? If so, I will have at ye with my arrows from a safe distance. As a human being, I'm reasserting myself to the top of the food chain by developing ranged combat capabilities.
Hey, who's there? Who's there? What's that? Well,
Hi.
I never. The pig turned up willingly for the slaughter.
What? Huh? How did that work?
Well, that did.
Give him the old chop. That's not how this works. Oh, he ran away? You coward. Oh, he pulled at the last second. Wow, he got lucky. I was gonna ask him a question. He dropped his weapon, though? I guess that's true. I can't believe that arrow missed. That was a point-blank shot that should have hit him, like, in the face. The wobble on that must have really pulled it offline based on where I was looking. Let's see. So the body was there. Ah, there we go. A bludgeon. Went over his shoulder? Yeah, we found it. He just had a stick. Wait, is he coming back? How much of an idiot is this guy?
What's that?
Got him! Got him! Got him! Give me my arrow back, loser.
Get some.
Seriously, Duke. Duke would appreciate that. That was a moving target with 0 skills? That was all Seltier trying to compensate for the lack of skill of Henry. And it worked, by the way. Okay, our parents should be close by. Yeah, you don't have sword training, and he's a bailiff, which I think is some part of the town. Yeah, give me that shard. Give it to me, you idiot. And give me this. I don't want your dried fruit. It's gross. Know where your parents for now. Drop off your loot first. Okay, but I'm gonna walk by them doing that, right? Do I need to make like a wide swing to stop a cutscene from happening? Nothing. Well, he has a fresh apple, but... Can I go around this way? It's fine if the cutscene happens? Oh, okay. Just keep going to drop off the loot. Okay. We are almost at maximum encumbrance, by the way, I'm just noticing.
You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon him like me.
Also, you died with an apple and a carrot. Good for you. Is that our mom? No, they were at the base of the hill, right? Okay. They're just breaking his back with his ill-gotten gains? Seriously. These are mementos of his friends from the town, alright, everybody? Calm down. I wonder, can we find his buddies? Like his troublemaker pals? Or are we gonna find out, like, the... Oh, it's... Bianca, there we go.
I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it. Just wait a minute. I'll take care of my parents. I'll take this as a keepsake to remember me by. My dearest.
I definitely won't re-gift it. Okay, our parents are over there. Random burnt body. Oh, see, there's where we were doing all the weird trading. Okay, that might be our parents right there. I mean, technically they died on top of each other, but I don't see that. I mean, that could be them. No, no, that's not them. Oh, maybe I gotta go over there? I didn't get to see much of this town before I accidentally triggered this ending, so... Oh, no, no, we can keep going, okay. Wow. I am shocked our house is intact. Also, I'm pretty sure we crossed where our parents should have been, so... I don't think their bodies are where they're supposed to be. Because we were standing at that gate looking down at the bottom of the hill when our parents died, and then we ran over there, and then we were told to go out the side exit, so... They are? Oh, I guess I missed it. I was trying to take a wide berth, so if I missed it, that was, I guess, technically what I wanted to do. Okay, we're gonna dump all of our stuff into... The house has plot armor? Oh, is it relevant? I mean, it's disheveled, but I don't know how disheveled it was when we... beforehand, right? Okay, the door wasn't on the ground. I'll say that much. Okay, this looks slightly disheveled. This is like if our mom went to go hang out with our aunt for a while. Okay, where is... Oh, here we go. Oh, and 3 snave shops. Great. Okay, so... Dump that off, all of these. Okay, we'll need that. Torch. Okay, we need this stuff. Because ring. Oh, hunter's gloves. We can probably wear that. Ordinary tarred jacket sounds odd. Padded black coif. Okay. Don't need any boots. We don't wear boots around these parts. Okay, that just moved all of the food. Oh, we can't move his sword. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Hunter gloves. Gloves are important. Oh, we wear that underneath the scarf. And it causes no noise. But we get -1 to defenses compared to what? Oh, it goes over our other hat. Oh. Gotcha. Wow, that also looks like absolute garbage. Wait, our stab resistance goes down? Wait, what did we have on our hands that's causing it to go down? How are gloves making our stab resistance go down? It's just worse condition. Oh. Okay, so we don't need any of that stuff. The poor quality arrow. We should probably leave that here and then take the other arrows, right? Weapons. I have 1 of those. Okay. It's a -1 from its beat condition, not a -1 compared to your armor. Oh. Oh, well, that's nice of them to let me know that. You're looking at it wrong. You're looking at it worse. You're looking at it the worst possible condition. Stop being such a downer, cell tier. Okay. Apples. Okay, the watermelons are in the worst shape. We'll take the watermelons and have the watermelons to eat. Wow, we're so much faster suddenly. Can I take the scythe down and just start, like, reaping the souls of mine enemies. Can we take our family's hatchet and, like, use it as a, you know, as a weapon? See, if this was D&D, and I know this because I've done this, that would be the axe my character would take, and that would become their new axe, and then it would be like the family axe that gets like a +1 to hit or something. That chest will be left untouched. Okay, great. We can leave all our stuff there then. All right, so we can go pillage the castle. I mean, look for our parents. Oh, they blocked it off. What a bunch of jerks. All right, now that we're like super fast boy. What? Oh. Was that us just hurting ourselves? That was probably just us hurting ourselves. Don't! Okay, so now we can go find our parents. So I looted these bodies. Nothing. I appreciate the idea of the sliding in mechanic of stuff. But, oh, there they are. There they are. It's a little slow, if I'm being honest. Did no one in this town, like, make honey? Where did we get that honey we had before from? Can I become a beekeeper? Can I become... I don't remember what that's called, but whatever a beekeeper is? I don't remember what a beekeeper is called. Not looting 100 corpses? I have a torch, right? Yeah, okay, good. I didn't put the torch down. Okay, so there's really nothing left in this town other than our house. An apiary is where we keep the bees, but I don't remember what a beekeeper is called. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's 4:30. I didn't realize how late it was. We have to tonally shift and drastically and go over to a supermarket together. At least we got this cutscene in there. So we can go on a revenge rampage after this.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything.
I'm about to kill them. All of them.
I won't run. I'll never run away again.
Because that's definitely what your father wanted.
I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you.
Definitely. Listen, I've seen your murder hobo runs. Your stick run, you know, there was a lot of bodies to stack.
To lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree.
There's a lot of trees there. Oh, the big one by the house, maybe?
At least I can do that much for you.
Also, I love that our outfit isn't wet or anything. Oh, cheap views. Thanks, bot. Thank you, Ica. We did it. We found our parents. Wait, was that a dog? Alright. So... I guess I can just get a save here?
Did it, Patrick! We saved the city!
Now, SpongeBob, I don't know what you think saving a city looks like, but I can tell you that this is the polar opposite of that. We, in fact, let the city get destroyed, SpongeBob. Alright, I guess... Oh, I can't save right now. Okay, I need to go... Oh, I can save and quit, though. Oh, good, there's an exit save. Okay, perfect. This is what I wanted earlier. Okay, this is an exit save. Save and quit will work, yeah. Are you sure you want to save and quit? Yes. Okay, so we finally got to some stuff going on, and, you know, we put some bodies in the ground. So, we're getting there. Let it not be thought that we're not getting there, everybody. We're getting there. Just, you know, slowly. I will take some credit for that arrow shot, though. You have to admit that was mildly impressive, given he has 0 skill, and I was able to pull that shot off on a moving target. I know later there's probably way harder shots to land, but the fact that that was a moving target with a completely untrained Henry, I took a little bit of pride in pulling that shot off. But lurkers, thank you. You help the Twitch world go around. We always appreciate you. Anybody who checks the VODs here on Twitch, checks the VODs on YouTube Repository, also greatly appreciated. Seeing those numbers helps keep me motivated. If you need a well-thought-out solution, you need a thinking solution. Ravenhill Brook Inc., Thinking Solutions. Again, thank you all so much. I hope you all just have a good rest of whatever you're up to, and yeah, that's going to be it for me. Yeah. Bye!